Alright, what is up guys? So basically today in this video we're going to be showing you the best drifting spots in Forza Horizon 3. Since the game just came out, a lot of people are looking for drift spots and a lot of people don't know where to go. So basically we're just going to show you a couple of our drift spots that we've found so far. And yeah, so let's get started with it. So this first spot is in Surfer's Paradise. And I'll show you on the map where it is. It's up here in the very top. It's just this little parking lot. You don't have to deal with traffic. You don't have to really deal with anything. So basically you can just set up a bunch of different courses here. Got my two homies with me, BIGSPIN and BECKTJ, you know, rocking the clean whips. They're just chilling. I don't know what they're doing. Alright, but basically in this spot you can set up a couple different routes really. It's really just like what you want to do and what routes you want to do, but it's a really good spot to drift basically because there's no traffic. You don't have to deal with traffic or anything. There's a couple of different ways you can do variations of this. You can do figure eights. It's really completely 100% up to you. Alrighty, for this second course, it is still in Surfer's Paradise. The only problem with it is that we have traffic now. There tends to be a lot of traffic on this road, so basically we'll just give you the little rundown real quick of what this track is. It's a small track, so you don't really need like a lot of horsepower or like, I don't know, anything crazy to really be able to do it. The only thing that really sucks is the traffic. That's the one downfall, but it's still a really fun track. Yep, like I said, the traffic. And then you want to take a left here, do some manjis up here, and then just take another left. It's kind of like a small figure eight, or like, I don't know, it's a figure eight with a straight path. I don't know how to describe it really, but just come around here, and basically it loops like that from basically where I started. This is exactly where we started at. You go straight, you go up, take a right, go around, take a left, and then just keep going around. So it's basically like this figure eight right here. Alrighty, for this third spot, it's going to be a little bit out to the left of Surfer's Paradise. It's just this kind of wide open little loop that we do. The only thing, like I said before, it sucks is the traffic. Everyone knows how bad the traffic is on this game whenever you're trying to drift, and that's really the only problem. At nighttime apparently it seems to not be as bad, but the traffic still gets pretty intense sometimes, especially with the drivatars. The drivatars like to run into you, but it's got some good little turns on it, some good little transition sections. Basically you just go in a loop over and over. It's just a fun little like small kind of track that you can just do with a bunch of friends, you know. Nothing too crazy, it's just some simple turns. It's a nice little just chill drift spot. Alrighty, for this next spot, if you are in the starting festival, you want to come up here to the rainforest and go right here to this spot. This is pretty much like a long course, so it's kind of hard to get down. I'll put down like the overhead kind of view of the map on the screen. Alrighty, so basically it's just one really long mountain pass. It's kind of hard to remember at first, but after you do it a couple of times, you'll eventually get it down and remember it. But once you do remember it, it's a pretty fun course. Sometimes there's traffic here, sometimes there's not. It really just depends. Take a left at this turn and not mess up horribly like I did. Take a right. And then you want to take a quick hairpin right here. So this is definitely my favorite route to take though, because it's so long and I don't have to keep looping, and it doesn't get boring because each time you do it, it's a different, you know. Oh god, there's a vehicle. But yeah, each time you do it, it's different. I don't know, it's just, you notice different things and you just take different turns, because you can't master it like instantly because of how long it is, and you got to go all the way back up to the top, and then you come back down, and then you basically just keep doing that over and over, and it's just a really fun long track. We're almost to the end point here. It's just this little squared off turn over here, and then it's the end. That was the last major turn, and then there's this little swoop, and then you're done. So that's basically it for this little drift route. Alrighty, for this next spot, if you played the demo, you know this area pretty well. It's right here. Basically, we just have a big loop and we have a small loop here. I'll go ahead and show you the big loop first. So basically, you come around this turn. It's pretty simple. Keep going. This is a little bit of a straight section, so you can just hit them manjis, drift back and forth, you know, not hit a fucking Lamborghini. And then you want to turn right here, and then make your way up here, not get hit by a Bugatti. Okay, and then if you did the drift zone in the demo, that's basically that spot right here. It's a pretty fun little spot. Try to connect both of these turns without getting hit by a supercar. Yeah, basically you just loop that over and over. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. There's not much traffic. There's just a lot of drivatars. You know, it's basically just like an average like traffic spot. And for the Jesus Christ. And for the small loop here, it's basically just this turn, and then you take a right, and then you just repeat that over and over. It's just a fun little, like, if you're just chilling with homies, and if you just want to start drifting, and I don't know, just this is like a good little warm-up spot, I guess. Alrighty, for this next spot, it is going to be just south of the airport. It's basically just a little loop. It's like a figure 8 little loop. The only thing that sucks about this one is the straightaways. The straightaways are a little bit brutal, but if you don't mind just manjing straightaways, then it actually is a pretty fun little course. So yeah, I'll just show you a little rundown of the track right now. Yeah, like I said, the straightaways are the only brutal part, really. But you can just drift back and forth on them, and it's actually pretty fun. Surprisingly, there's not a whole lot of traffic out here. But basically, you just keep doing this little loop over and over. It's really fun drift track. I just found it, actually. I was like, I wonder if that's any good. And so I decided to add it to the video last second. So yeah, so basically you just keep doing this little drift track over and over. The turns in it are actually like really fun. I actually really enjoy it. But the straightaways are just what you might not like. So, but it's just one of those fun little drift tracks that you can just do when you're bored. It's nothing too serious. Alright, that is going to be all for this video. If you made it this far, thank you, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and if Feel free to comment down below if you have any questions or anything. If you want to be in one of my videos or possibly hang out, play Forza together, just go ahead and message me on Xbox. I will leave my gamer tag in the description as always, so feel free to hit me up. And pretty much just thank you for watching, and hope you guys have a good one.